We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Jason Kipnis, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Steven Strasburg gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Now batting, Paul Goldschmidt, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And they'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The field.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's just out.
1-0 count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Strasburg is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters. Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
There, 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball. That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Goldschmidt is on his way home. And the runner will score from first. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Standing in now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Count even now at 1-1 from the stretch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 28 on the season, and with it, the Cardinals have increased their lead 4-0. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Judge is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So settling in now, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way.
Brandon
to first, fielded by Goldschmidt. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
Trevor Story steps in now. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fowler has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third. The shortstop, Jason Kipnis.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
The 1-0. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is DeShields. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Milwaukee lead. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dexter Fowler. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Batting 9.
At the plate now, Carlos Martinez. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting. The first.
So a runner on second with 1 down now. And that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. In there, 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Popped up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Lofted in the air out toward right and makes the play for the first out.
Batting 6. The catcher, Williams.
Now the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bends down and he barehands it. He beat it out. Great effort out there, and if that's any other runner, he's going to get him.
The center fielder.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Back goes Klesko at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So here's Avisail Garcia. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopper down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Ryan Klesko. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 10.
So with one away, here's Michael Young now. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Now batting.
Stephen Vogt stands in as he looks at a called strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Young, base runner at first with one out. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Now throw.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making an out at third.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
1-1 the count. Swinging a looper to left. Garcia coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Paul DeYoung will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Heading after it is Judge. He's not going to get it, and the 2-out rally continues. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting. Right fielder. Dexter.
Here's Dexter Fowler now as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Story brings it in. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one. So now the Brewers pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll get through into left, and you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sent on the ground out to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now
digging in now for the Brewers, Trevor Story. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just
hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Klesko. Gone! Trevor Story with a 2-run shot. 41st home run of the year for him as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
So now to the plate, Jason Kipnis.
Jason Kipnis.
And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Still only one out in the inning. Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did, and it's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Up next
into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Third baseman.
He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that's a base hit.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still
35.
always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. 3 runs already home here. Drilled down the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So striding forward now, William Contreras. First offering on its way. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
The 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 43 on the year for him as they move out in front 7-6. Watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Ryan Helsley is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 56.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Goldschmidt is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The pitcher, number
So bases
37.
are empty here with 2 gone.
Defense.
And that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Helsley, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now an 8-6 ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Dan, one of my favorite places to hit it. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center.
And the throw is in time to get him to... Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The pitcher, number
Ryan Helsley is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Ball 1.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Swing and a miss, 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate, Delino DeShields, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Count is 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. He's right there, and Stanton will take this one on over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Cards leave just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to get into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And Klesko will be under it to put it away for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in, Jason Kipnis. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone right into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd of the game as they jump ahead by 3. Stepping in now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a new inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran 2nd baseman, Michael Young. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Story scoops it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. The next 2 he'll look to add on right here. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fouled off. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Lifted in the air to center field. Judge is on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's set, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Two-strike pitch from Strasburg.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They don't make any headway, still down 9-6. At the plate, William Contreras. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
William Contreras.
Out in front of it, strike one. Line drive to center field. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Number 99.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Judge. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. Young for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
The left fielder.
Stepping in, Avisail Garcia. No hits to this point.
Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Ready with another 0-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
To the plate now, Steven Strasburg.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Fowler has a read on it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder.
And
Number
here's the
9.
former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He was a ground-out victim last time up. From the stretch. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Throw over to third here, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score as well.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Bubba Derby takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Standing in now, Trevor Story. This is line to left. Klesko gets there to make the catch and retire the side. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's about time to roll out the barrel. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He'll lead off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung. 19th home run for him on the season as they've cut this deficit down to 4. So now to the plate, Dexter Fowler. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Corey Dickerson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 33.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled his last time up. Ground ball right side. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Left fielder
Ryan Klesko is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A few more pitches for those relievers. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cards forced to settle for 1. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Brewers 11 and the Cardinals 7. Genesis Cabrera enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Next for Milwaukee, Jason Kipnis. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3, 4, 5s.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Kipnis blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Klesko. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now, as this is now a 7-run ball game. John Gant gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, William Contreras.
The batter. The
high and deep to right center. Fowler giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to 3rd. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, Avisail Garcia. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. This is line to left. Klesko is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Steven Strasburg. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a throw over, back in standing. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. And the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 6 full. The Brewers lead this one 14-7. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Michael Young. And a ball 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Vogt is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th.
Your attention,
now the
please.
Brewers manager's up out of
Now
the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Nope.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. First and second now, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2. From the stretch. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Now back.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Dexter Fowler is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So here's Brandon Nimmo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nimmo.
This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Jason Kipnis. Fouled away. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Vladimir Guerrero.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. 8th inning coming up. Milwaukee leads it 15-7. Mickey Mantle is going to be asked to get things going here as it lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 7.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Mantle.
Therefore it is Garcia, and he's got it for the first out.
Number 33.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, Nero, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Stepping into the box, Ryan Klesko. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. The 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. One left. Tyler Webb enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 31, Tyler.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Giancarlo Stanton.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, William Contreras. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Klesko will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Vogt's got it, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Ready for another chance.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 71, Craig.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And here's a fastball to Young, but he can't come up with it. It's 0-2. Kimbrell, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 8, Stephen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stephen Vogt is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Cardinals are down to their final out now, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
0-1.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
it's away the 0-1 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. In the air down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. He loses him on ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So digging in now, Dexter Fowler. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Long throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah.
Please. In hitting for St. Louis.
Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching for the Brewers. Number 7.
And that misses inside 1-0. And while he put up tremendous numbers in the first half, his stats over the last 10 games or so have brought him back down to earth a little.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work.
Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
15-8 is the way this one ends. The Brewers pick up win number 70 to top the division. Steven Strasburg records his 14th winning decision of the season. Carlos Martinez allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Steven Strasburg. His record now is 14-0. The loss goes to Carlos Martinez, his 14th loss of the season.